Hi, I'm Maude. This is Maybel, Marcanna, and and Hazel. I'm Maude. I wanted to start off by showing my new shirt that I just had redesigned. A brand new shirt of mine, right here. Utopia. That's what we're doing. Building Utopia. Today we're going to talk about we're going to continue the article I started last time, but first I had an article written by Matthias. He wanted me to read that because he has a lot on his plate right now, about sugar consumption. But first I'll start off with a poem. Also, Charmella has something she wrote from the sugar consumption topic too, so she's going to be doing that. Okay. Okay, here is the first poem I'm going to read. It's called One Great Soul. The stars are who we are, reflecting on who we... Oh, hold on one second. One great soul. The stars are who we were, reflecting on who we are. While we sleep, our story is written by every living star. All stars of negativity shall lose their light of life, never to be found again as our soul consumes the night. Okay. Here's another one. It's called For the Love of Earth. What really matters never dies. It cannot be seen by outer eyes. Our innermost feelings, thoughts, and desires have been birthed on this earth through the peacemaker's fire. We are here to co-create and make Earth a paradise, carving out a perfect sculpture with some fire and some ice. Earth wants to be desired. She wants to be a bride. We have come to light her up, and we're glad to be alive. Let's create a happy home where we know we're not alone. When we make Earth our own, love's kingdom will be known. Okay, here is something I wrote about sugar consumption. Because people are trying to eat better, and I think it's happening on a more wide scale, and the companies can't keep up with it, and I think all the companies with garbage food, we want to fall, because and the sugar industry doesn't want people to be aware of how really bad sugar is for you, especially the soda companies. I'd love to see them tank. We don't drink soda anymore. Okay. The Truth About Sugar Consumption by Matthias. The sugar industry would like us to believe that we need refined sugars to burn energy. All sugars except those in fruit and other natural whole foods feed negative energy and deplete your energy supply. The sugar industry seeks to halt humanity's evolution into higher consciousness, but you have the power to say no to the most important. But you have the power to say no, the most important word in the universe. Reject unnatural foods and refined sugars, as well as sugars that sound like they are healthy, like brown rice syrup. Actually, though, I don't think brown rice syrup is bad, but I don't know. That's not. But definitely stay away from refined sugars and those artificial sugars. I think brown rice syrup is alright. Cane syrup and stuff like that. That's not good. When you eat whole grains, fruits, and vegetables, you are running on the power and energy of Mother Earth. Fight the enemy. When you eat whole grains, fruits, and vegetables, you are running on the power of nature. And I cannot read the sentence right. I don't know why. When you eat whole grains, fruits, and vegetables, you are running on the power and energy of Mother Earth. Fight the enemy, cut sugar out of your diet, and be aware of what is in your food. More individuals are becoming consciously aware of what they eat. When the majority is eating more natural foods, especially foods locally grown, we will evolve into collective evolution more quickly, as well as help Earth Mother rise in vibration. When this happens in critical mass, we will receive the universal love that we put out. Okay. Charmela has something she wanted to poetry replicate about sugar. Hi, here we go. This is called Eat Better for Earth. A sugar rush is like a toilet flush because you binge on sweets to get shit off your mind. But now the shit you just ate is polluting your insides. This shit that I spit is true. That's why I'm talking to you. Take that chocolate bar out of your mouth. You look like a pear. With all that weight gathering way down south. Why don't you try eating a pear once in a while? That would make Earth smile. Hey, you over there, don't make me scream. I'll ram your head straight into that Coca-Cola machine and watch your blood spatter. Some may see me as a Mad Hatter. I'm just trying to get Earth to eat better so she can fit into her favorite heart sweater, and she will tell you what to eat if you just let her. Yeah, you'll notice your cravings will change to good, healthier cravings, and you'll feel better. So get rid of candy and sweets and all that crap. I know it sounds corny, but it really is important. I think in a critical mass, when people really get rid of that crap, and the best part is, you just know that the big companies are really, really mad, and they're not going to show it, but you know they're going to get. They just don't think that we could ever not be hooked on their garbage, but we're not. Okay, I'm going to continue the article we were reading last time called Fasten Your Seatbelts, the Transformation is Happening. We're at the part where it says it's quite possible that the U.S. petrodollar will collapse by the end of September, although the people of the United States will be the last to know about it, as the Federal Reserve will try to maintain their illusion of control as long as possible. This particular alignment represents the opportunity for people to eliminate their ego as well as for a transformation of consciousness. This will bring about the greatest amount of polarity between positive and negative. In other words, as bad as things get, everything will be unimaginably amazing afterwards. The seed was planted when Pluto entered Capricorn, and now the tree is starting to bear its fruit. Let's imagine that you own an orange tree. If you try to eat an orange while it's green, then it's going to be bitter. But if you wait until the orange is ripened, then the fruit will be incredibly sweet. This is what's happening right now. While Saturn is in Scorpio, it gives us an opportunity, an approximate timetable for when the fruit will be ripe. Right now, we know that the bitterness of the fruit is already upon us. We also know that in time the fruit will ripen. It will not ripen overnight, but just like the transitioning from the age of Pisces to the age of Aquarius. This is a gradual change. In the great scope of time, a few years is a fraction of a second, so look forward to this to come to fruition within the next 3 years. We are going to see the immediate collapse of many of these institutions in the next few months, so be prepared because the ball is already in motion and nothing can stop it. Do not be afraid to let go of life as you know it, because in order for the new earth to begin in this third-dimensional reality, there needs to be a collapse of what is presently unsustainable. This does not mean it will be replaced with a new world order. On the contrary, it will be rebuilt in the best interests of humanity as all suppressed technologies are released. The way of life as you know it will seem like the Stone Age in the next few years, so be willing to release life as you know it. If we're willing to release whatever we have gotten accustomed to in this current paradigm, you will all be the creators of whatever we have gotten accustomed. We will all be creators of the new earth, and history will record you as the founding fathers and mothers of innovation in the next stage of our spiritual evolution and transformation. Those who are currently asleep will be turning to you for advice on how to cope with these changes. So be prepared to lead by example while helping those who do not understand what is happening. The light always wins in the end. The Hopis say that we are the ones you've been waiting for. While it's possible that the world will transform into 5D Earth through a vibrational change, we are still in this third-dimensional reality where the current system is in desperate need of reformation. In the next few years will provide the opportunity for a complete transformation of not only consciousness, but also political, educational, and monetary change. They say that those who don't learn from history are doomed to repeat it. When have we learned it, and how can we make things better? I provide some answers in the Global Unity Project, What the World Needs Right Now article. But in the meanwhile, please be prepared to take that step backwards by having plenty of fresh water and enough food to last 2 to 3 months. This by no means is fear-mongering, as change is needed in order to move forward. Transformation always follows these alignments, so there's a light at the end of the tunnel, and that light is you. So that article was by Greg Prescott from InfighterD.com, and it was encouraging about the changes that we want to see and that will soon be happening. And hopefully everybody will be set free from the horrendous system of child trafficking and all the satanic crap. I hope that all of it gets wiped out and exposed, because that's what we're here to do. Okay. I guess this is for today. We'll close off with a poem this one's called Lifeboat. Maybe we arrived here more than one time, because we never got it quite right. While we are at rest, our previous selves weave our story all night. And in the day, while they're at rest, we act out what they wrote. We represent our future as we sail in our lifeboat. Thank you for joining us. We'll see you next week. We chase the dark together.